everybody, Punisher88 here, coming at you once again with another Thursday review. So today we're heading back to the Star Wars universe, and I'm reviewing Darth Vader issue number 4. Now, I know I'm a little behind on this series, since as of yesterday they just hit issue number 7, so it's time to play a little catch-up. So, for those of you who watch my reviews, you guys know that I like to start with the cover first, so let's check it out. Now, right off the bat, yes, I love this cover. In fact, I love all the Darth Vader covers. Why? Because I think Adi Granov is such a talented artist, and it shows here. I mean, you look at this cover fast, it just looks like Darth Vader on a dark background. But you look close, and it's actually Darth Vader about to take on a whole horde of battle droids. Badass, right? My thoughts exactly. So right off the bat from the cover alone, this book's already batting 1,000. But now it's time to get down to what I like to call the nitty-gritty, the actual review. Now before I get into that, I just wanted to mention to my newer viewers or newer subscribers, if at any point during this review or any of my past reviews, you notice that I look up and down at the camera quite a bit, or it sounds like I'm reading to you guys, the reason for that is I keep my notes in front of me. Why? Well, there's a couple reasons. The first one being, with the notes, I find the review flows a lot smoother. Compared to my early reviews where I had no notes and I used to wing it the whole time, it just seemed really sloppy. The second reason is, with my notes, let's say I'm reading a certain part and I get stuck, I can backtrack and then keep going, compared to if I had no notes and I got stuck and I'd just be sitting here looking off into space trying to think of what to say. And the third reason is, basically memorizing text was never one of my strong points, so I keep the notes in front of me as a help aid. So if you guys are cool with that, awesome, we'll get through this review and we'll be on our merry way. So I'm going to give you guys the good, I'm going to give you the bad, and then I'm going to give you my overall verdict. Alrighty? So first off, the good. This issue of Darth Vader fully crosses us into some very Mass Effect-ish type territory, and it works amazingly. This isn't terribly shocking, since the latter is clearly influenced and inspired by the former, but Vader and Aphra's solution to a bad case of lacking an unstoppable army is a novel, bizarre, and extraordinarily dark one that ties all the way back to the prequels. Aphra's new droids also proved their mettle and proved to be quite the pair to be reckoned with. And it's here that Chiron Gillen does some great work in making the droid duo feel like they're actually doing something different. The similarities between them and the fan favorite Ep.47 were much more apparent last issue. It felt like if they were combined, HK would pop out. But this issue really gives us a much better look at 000's personality and temperament, as well as the fascinating reason why he was shut down, and zeroing in on BT1. Gillen still has an incredible knack for writing Vader as clipped, curt, and straight, to the point, while still making him someone that feels like the kind of person one would follow through the gates of hell, whether he cared or not. There's a dark charisma that Gillen infuses him with, making him feel like all that he does is effortless, even when it's clear he's struggling. Don't get me wrong, Aphra also gets to shine here, showing herself to be far more than a motor-mouth comic relief character, and having a couple of truly genuine moments of pathos, while still showing that the dark comes in many shades. Now, Salvador LaRocca changes gears somewhat in this, as he shows a lot more implied violence and fighting than in previous issues without feeling like he's cheating the reader. He's already shown Vader to be more than capable of dealing with almost any threat that crosses him. And while he's also been great about having the Dark Lord struggle, uh, by this point it should be clear that Vader isn't going to be stopped by some bizarre droid mutant. LaRocca keeps the pace brisk too, not just in the fights, but as the characters go from place to place. He gives the feeling that Vader is constantly walking quickly at full stride and is depending on everyone else to try and keep up with them. Uh, it's a small, subtle touch that really makes the character not only feel more real, but also more fleshed out without needing to say or do anything else. Edgar Delgado's colors take a turn for the dark and dreary in this, but it fits the tone of the issue to a T. Not that the other issues were, exactly rays of sunshine, but this one really feels downright oppressive and claustrophobic. It is something else, and it really makes the inclusion of Dr. Aphra all the more necessary as she can feel and react to things similarly to how the reader would, while Vader retains his stoicism. Now for the bad. Without giving anything away, there's a part in this issue near the middle where when Vader is in combat, where it becomes difficult to, kind of pinpoint exactly what's going on and what the plan is. It only lasts a couple pages though, but it's jarring considering how well the rest of this issue is paced and blocked. So that's the only real iffy thing I have about this book, or this issue, I mean. Now for my verdict. This issue feels like it picks up the pace of the series perfectly, finally calcifying Vader's main plan while checking in with one or two of the loose threads that had been left in the form of the bounty hunters. This feels like a clinic on how to write a great villain book. Gillen, oh sorry, Vader's obviously not a good person. We all know that. But Gillen and LaRocca make him a compelling one. He's often traded on, pure cool factor, but this series seems intent on making him an actual thinking, complex person. So there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. If I get a thumbs down, that just means I gotta work harder on trying to please you guys. And if you enjoyed this review or you enjoy reviews like this one, take a look around my channel. I got plenty of them. I do a new review every Thursday and every Saturday. Thursday being a new current book, Saturday being one of either back issue, hot topic, or something that just catches my eye. But you already knew that, right? And also, if you guys are into unboxings or backstories on lame supervillains or superheroes, I got plenty of that as well. When it comes to the unboxings, I was doing Loot Crate quite a bit, but I did mention actually a couple days ago, when I did my June Loot Crate unboxing, that I was kind of on the fence of if I was going to cancel it or keep it till this month's. Well, last night I canceled it, so there's not going to be any more Loot Crate for a while. But don't worry, I'm still going to do unboxings of the Marvel Collector Corps. And speaking of that, I have my Ant-Man Collector Corps box at home, so probably tonight I'm going to unbox it for you guys. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. And while looking around my channel, make sure to like or dislike anything you please. I did say dislike, because let's face it, no one's perfect. And comment on anything. I love reading viewer comments. I find, it keeps an interaction between the both of us. And then when all is said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. So that's it for now. Let's see. Do I have anything else to say before I go? Well, I mentioned the Ant-Man unboxing. That's going to be tonight. Weekend review this Saturday. And since this weekend is Montreal Comic Con, I am probably going to be doing a lot of recording from that, whether it be on the floor, all the vendors and stuff, celebrities and whatnot. I will try and get some video of some of the panels if we're allowed. And I don't know if I'll try and fit all that into one video or I'll make a couple separate videos. Who knows? So just letting you know, there's a lot of content coming your way. Alrighty? So till tomorrow or Saturday, this is Punisher88 signing off. See ya.